What's up everybody, Sanjeet here, re-narrating another Nubs battle without permission, but you know, we get it because we're cool. So this is a battle against ShaunK, which is an O&M versus LLC war. So, oh my god, that is horrible font. What were you doing now? Reddit, oh, it hurt my eyes. So yeah, it's an O&M versus LLC war, so we know there's a lot riding on this versus ShaunK. So Nubs has to bring his A game. He got absolutely turned over by Pharaoh in the last match we narrated, so we're going to look at this one. He sends out Garchomp to begin. That's a very ballsy start by Nubs, sending out the Garchomp right off the bat. It's totally special. It is special Garchomp. Oh my god, hidden power electric into Gyarados' face, but it lives it. And it uses a Dragony Dancy, and Garchomp might be in trouble if it carries the Ice Fang here. So yeah, Garchomp's going to go away. In goes Nutcase, who takes the Ice Fang very nicely, and is probably going to, I don't know, go for a weak attack or something, just to finish off the Gyarados, or set up Stealth Rock so it can't come back in the future. That would be a sensible thing to do. Goes for an Aqua Tail to Gyarados. It does a shitload, and Nubs might be regretting that if Nutcase dies, but he's not going to die. And he's going to try and finish off the Gyarados here. Lives the Aqua Tail and Rapid Spins, and the death happens. A Focus Sash Gyarados lead. That is interesting. I could imagine that sweeping quite a few teams back in the day that were unprepared. Not a Sanjeet team. Our teams are always well prepared. Why do I suck at Pokemon so much? Anyway, in comes the Raptor, uses Intimidate, and is gonna do some moves, probably close combat, or other move, and that's what it does. It's got Defense Fallen, and it's taking Stealth Rock damage, and it's taking Life Wall damage there. We were crafty enough to catch that, so Nubs should be aware. He goes to Celebi, which is just a rank idea. Surely a Brave Bird to the face is gonna murder Celebi here. But actually Celebi lives it. Did Nubs know it would live? And use the Thunder. I guess Nubs had absolutely no other options with Fortress pretty much dead, so oh, the quick attack was tried by Staraptor there, but Celebi's paralysis managed to get it out of a tight spot, so Nubs is haxing his way to victory as usual. In comes Tyranitar to Pursuit or crunch this bloody thing. Probably a Pursuit Trap, or at least bluffing the Pursuit Trap, but Celebi stays in and goes for the T-Wave, and we'll never know because Tyranitar got fully paralyzed because Nubs is a dickhead. So, right, I think we've been a bit too aggressive to Nubs. Let's just take it back and save the aggression for later. We don't want to burn it all out of us here. So, Celebi's hopping around, using Recover, while Tyranitar's just sort of sitting there, probably still trying to... Oh, the Crunch rather than Pursuit. So, this Celebi just doesn't die, guys. So if you're considering using a Celebi, I would use one, because it just doesn't die. Of course, we here at Sanjeet Nigel Studio Productions, we can't use Celebis because you know, we're breeding all our pokes legitimately, so we can't really get Celebi and soft reset or do whatever it is you do to get these legends. So Celebi goes for a Leech Seed just to make it even more likely to live. So Nubs going for this really good strategy of paralyzing and Leech Seeding here, which is not at all annoying and skillless in any way. It's just a solid strategy with Recover, Leech Seed, and Thunder Wave. What could be better than this? So the T-Tar's going for the Crunch, is hoping to get the special defense drops, because like T-Tar's HP is not really going anywhere, it's just sort of staying around. Celebi's last move, is it Psychic, is it Seed Bomb? I've sort of forgotten what he had, but or if we've even seen it. But I should really watch these battles before I narrate them, because this is really dull now. Nubs face, nubsy facey Nubs. Got a face of Nubs. Ugh, that's disgusting. Face full of Nubs. Ugh, what is a nub? I don't know. It's like, oh, well, finally Nubs decides that he's had enough, and he goes into Garchomp to take Crunch, which it takes all rightly, just above half. The Choice Specs, though. Is Choice Specs really a good idea here? Is it going to do enough damage to get through, like, the T-Tar with the Sand Stream and the Sand Boosting? And he goes for a Draco Meteor, and doesn't quite take out the T-Tar, and the T-Tar crunches the thingy, and it's almost dead. But I guess it doesn't matter too much because it's Specs Chomp, and it is getting that Leech Seed recovery, which kills the T-Tar, which is probably quite nice. So I guess Nubs decided Garchomp was pretty much a gimmick Pokemon, so he could use him to get rid of the T-Tar, which was providing quite the thorn in his side. Sort of one of those thorns. It's not too sharp and it's not too painful, but it's there. It's just sort of like you rub it every now and again. You go, oh, is that thorn still there? I'd forgotten it was there. I love it when we make sense. So, in comes Infinite to, I guess, try and outspeed the Garchomp and do something. I don't know relative speed tiers who had this, because I saw, when I played 4th Gen, Garchomp had already been banned. Like, I just trained one, and then it was banned. I was like, well, fuck this, and I didn't play for a few months after that. But Garchomp's sort of hopping around here. Nubs doesn't know what to do. He's an indecisive little girl sometimes. And he switches to Celebi, which on the face of it looks like an awful decision. But turns out to be a fairly good one because it takes a close combat. But now surely Infinite can change his moves unless he's locked in. And maybe Nubs thought he would be locked in. But he's not locked in. He flamethrowers, but he's probably not going to kill. But it does, because I'm an idiot. So, yeah, Celebi's dead, and Nubs is an idiot. We're never idiots. We're just the commentator guys. We're not meant to know everything. We're just meant to commentate on what we see. So, Nubs dies with his Celebi, and there's an Infinite sitting there going, I'm an Infinite, la 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 la. In comes Feed Me Fire, and that would really been a better switch like one turn ago, because Nubs is an idiot, and he could have got the Flash Fire. But he extreme speeds and takes it out. Now, this Feed Me Fire has Overheat and Flare Blitz, I believe, or something like that. Because I remember Nubs using it, and it has 2 fire moves, Dual Stab, Mixed, and I think that's going to go into play now, because after showing the extreme speed to be physical, he instantly pulls the Overheat to be special, and he takes out the Registeel, which is really nice, and I like Feed Me Fire more than the boss. I said it, it's better, okay? So, it's not better, but it's still more fun. It's cleverer, but it's not clever. It's sort of dumb clever. It's like, it's the classic Nubs dumb clever, where it's just sort of like, oh, that's clever when it works, 1 in 100 times. Anyway, something happened there, and Pinsir and Arcanine both died. I sort of missed what it was, and he lost it. No, he won. What? I don't know. Was that? Okay, Nubs won, I believe. Yeah, better luck next. Oh god, Nubs was such a condescending little prick back in the day, wasn't he? O&M for the win. This war cuts Bieber. I don't know whether I can't read this because I've made the screen slightly bigger, but that war cut Bieber. This has been Sanjeet and Nigel narrating another one, and I believe we're on a playlist, so the next battle is going to begin when this one ends, which is going to mean there's going to be noise. So goodbye, everybody. See you later. Bye. Boom!